Hey guys, welcome to another Master Riff lesson. Metallica dropped their album 72 Seasons last Friday. Got to listen to all the tracks. I've had to listen to it quite a few times, and one of the tracks really stood out for me, and it's You Must Burn, track number 5. I think because it's just got a different feel and groove compared to the rest of the songs on the album, and I get a kind of old school Sad But True kind of vibe for it, and there's a really cool riff, so I thought we'd look at how to play it. So I'm in standard tuning, and I think it sounds like there's two guitar parts here, so I'll look at the kind of main part. What we're going to start off with is something that sounds like this. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to do a little hammer, 2nd to 5th fret in that D string. Use the first to 4th finger there. Then I'll go back to that 1st finger in the 2nd fret, just a little bit of vibrato. And then I've got a rest. Then I play it again. And then I'm going to play 3 to 0 on that A string. I use the 2nd and 1st fingers for that. Okay. Now what the other guitar part is doing there is playing E power chords. So what you're really doing is coming in the end of beat 1 there. So it's 1. Yeah. And then the guitar part is playing like an E power chord. So it's like... Yeah. So you've got this chord that rings for a beat. Rest on beat 2, and then the end of beat 2 hit the E power chord again. I kind of do it with an upstroke because it feels, it's kind of the offbeat, so it's like 1 and 2 and. Yeah. Then the next bar sounds like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a hammer on 3 to 5th fret in that E string. Then I'm going to pan mute that 5th fret, that E string 3 times. Actually twice. And the 3rd time, I play it without the pan mute. Then I'm going to play 3, 5, 6 on that E string. Then 5, and then 3, 6. And slide off. So slowly that sounds like this. Okay, so when you combine that with the first bar, that gives you your first 2-bar riff. Sounds like this. Yeah. Now the other guitar part in the 2nd bar jumps up to an A power chord, and then it doubles this bit. Okay. So those kind of 2 bars for the 2nd part sounds like this. 1, 2. Okay. Now we pretty much play that 4 times, and after the 4th time we'll have a little repeat the end. So we've done that. Then we go. Okay, so I'm doing my 6, 5, 3, 6. Then I'm going to do 6, 5, 3, 1. So I kind of lead into this next kind of riff. So I'm doing 6, 5, 3, 1, and then we get into kind of the nice sludgy kind of Sad But True type riff. So this riff starts with an E power chord. Then I'm going to play this kind of offbeat feel where I'm doing like a muted kind of sound with a downstroke. Then I'm going to play an E power chord with an up. So it's like 2 and 2 and. Then I do the same thing for beats 3 and 3 and. Then I've got the muted sound again. But then I'm going to play an E power chord with a pan mute here to set up the next bit. So that bar slowly sounds like this. Yeah, and this leads into this bit. So what I'm going to be doing here is sliding an A power chord, so I'm up at the 5th fret, playing the 5th fret of the E, and I'm also doing the 7th fret of the A and D string, so I've got a full 3-string power chord. I'm going to slide from that A to the G power chord, so just back to the 3rd fret. There's a little gap there, and I think it's just the kind of the feel. But once I've done that, I'm then going to slide from that G power chord back up to the A, so 3 to 5th fret again. Yeah. Then I'm going to slide from the 5th fret to the 8th fret, and then from the 5th fret to the 6th fret, and then that kind of slides off to get back to the repeat of it. So actually with the first bar of that, it sounds like this. Okay, so first time I missed out this idea when you're doing that slide, there's a little tiny gap there, and then everything after that doesn't have a kind of gap. It's a bit more ringing together kind of sound, okay? Then we play that 4 times, and then the 4th time, when we play our... Let's go to the A power chord here, let that ring, and then we're going to do our little riff again. Yeah, so we've got my 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 6, and then doing my 6, 5, 3, 1, and then the verse kind of starts. Yeah, so that's the riff. Yeah, it's not you know, ridiculously complicated, but it just has that really cool feel, particularly the yeah, plus you're hitting all these cools, flat 5, you know, flat 3, hitting all the kind of Metallica intervals, if you will, but it has that really kind of cool sound, and it really stuck out to me in the album because quite a lot of the songs have got the same sort of feel, but this one kind of had a nice groove to it. So there you go, guys. So if you like that, you want access to the Guitar Pro tab for that, or the Sound Slice tab, or even the Helix patch I've created for this, come on over to the Patreon group, and that's one of the perks you'll get if you're a Patreon. Plus you'll get access to loads of other stuff on there, and I've just launched a Discord server as well, so you can come and hang with the rest of the guys. If you're on Instagram and Facebook, you can follow me there as well. And if this is your first time here, you like what you see, you want to check out all the videos, I've been doing it for, you know, about 15 years now, you can go and check out all the videos on the channel. Hit the subscribe button as well if you want, and you'll get up to date with any uploads I do. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy that, enjoy the records. I'll see you soon.